Hi, I'm Mike Doring,
And I'm Eric Doring.
and we're the third generation of Agri-Systems and Systems West.
Hi, I am Bridger Doring and I am fourth generation of Agri-Systems and Systems West.
And we're celebrating our 50th year in business this year and couldn't be more proud of doing so.
Being a third generation owner, it's exciting yet very challenging. Being a family member of father and grandfather that have worked very hard and built up a great company. Very big shoes to fill, and we don't want to let anyone down, whether it's them or our customers or suppliers. So it's a challenge every day, and trying to live up to it and do what we can to grow the company.
Both Eric and I were raised since we were this big around the company, used as slave labor, and worked our way up through the company and have just been around it our whole lives. So we've had a lot of respect for the type of projects we do and the hard work that's involved with it. As we grew into the third generation ownership, that was a way to gain a lot of respect from all the other employees. They know that we grew up building and being on the projects and learning the stuff throughout the years. It also helps on the sales end of things as far as being able to know how all the projects are assembled and go together, and knowing the products more so than not growing up around it.
Well, I'm Lyle Hicks. I'd like to congratulate the Dorings family on 50 years of being in business in Litchfield. Great family. I've known Ray since we were kids. His sons and daughter are friends with my children. They built this school bus building for us 2 years ago. It's a very nice structure. It's great to do business with friends. The job went wonderfully. Eric is just a master at project management. Mike took care of the design. Ray was involved in it deeply from the beginning, and couldn't have been a better project.
We interviewed several different building firms for that, and ultimately chose Systems West, and we worked with Ray Doring on that whole process. Ray actually, I want to say, transitioned or handed the day-to-day supervision of the construction of the project off to Eric. We basically, Eric and I and the rest of the staff worked hand in hand as the whole process took place. I was very impressed with Eric's knowledge and handling of different things that came up throughout the whole process. Just all around good experience, all in all. Project was done on time, it was brought in under budget, and I think a great building for what we asked them to do.
What I think sets Agri-Systems and Systems West apart is the fact that we're small enough to care about our customers and our employees and the end result of a project, but yet large enough to handle large projects start to finish. We really try and handle the entire scope of the project, from initial design phase, layout, estimating, all the way through completion, and really an emphasis on future design, so we're not bottlenecking something for the customer just to try and get an initial low budget sale. We take care of the surveying and do a lot of that in-house. As a third generation owner, I am also on site a lot, which I think is a big benefit for the customers, that they see upper management ownership on site to make sure things are being done correctly, and there is proper supervision for safety and quality. We can really handle all aspects of the project.
Wonderful to work with Mike and Eric and their dad Ray in constructing our new office spaces. They are also, I believe, involved with the moving of the dirt here and when we built our church back in 2005. They also were the one company that we used to have our church demolished. They did a lot of work in taking down our old church after this new facility was built, and we're truly appreciative of all the good work that Systems West has done for us here at St. Philip's and continue to be assistance to us whenever we have projects. That they're folks that we turn to and go to for assistance all the time, and we truly thank them for their contribution to the Church of St. Philip's and our projects that we have been doing for the last 10 years.
They're a great bunch of people to work with. They have a very talented staff. They understand the business, and if anything, I would say they kind of over-deliver and under-promise, which is a great thing and very unusual in today's world. One of the other services that's great by utilizing Eric, Mike, and Ray is that they have concepts. You know, with them having so many projects they've worked on, many times we get wrapped up and think we have the solution for what our challenge is and our opportunities are. And by working with a team with so much experience, they bring ideas to the table and say, well, what if? And in many cases, these can be very cost savings for us, and actually we will end up with a better building in the long run. So that's one of the other assets, is the years of so many different types of projects they've worked on. They are a very valuable asset for those of us that are looking for new endeavors.
Hi, I'm Mike Murphy with Murphy Construction. I'm a subcontractor. We help Systems West out with their concrete and masonry work sometimes, and also we're a customer. They've built my shop here. Very, very satisfied, good people to work with. It's kind of a family feeling type deal. One of the great parts about working with them is anytime, you know, especially in the industry that we are, you need to answer to your customers, you need to answer to your subs, you need to answer to everybody at all times, you know. And with the way we work, you know, it's a 4 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night type deal. And anytime I ever have a question, it's no problem to get a hold of Mike. It's no problem to get a hold of Eric. They'll always call you back. If they don't, they'll text you. I mean, and that there's really something to be said about that, because everybody thinks that you need to play by their clock instead of your own, and that there's really something to be said about that as a customer and as a subcontractor, and just in the sense that you can always get a hold of somebody. It's a good thing. I mean, whether they're out in the middle of Colorado elk hunting, they'll call you back. It's weird. I wouldn't, even if I was doing it. But congratulations on 50 years of business.
Congratulations to Ray and the boys for a great job that they've done the last 50 years. It's been nice to grow together in this community.
I think some of the values with our companies is trust, integrity, and respect. I think anybody that's done business with us knows that we're gonna do what we say we're gonna do, get the project done on time, on budget. If we can't get it done on time, we'll tell you. We have no problem turning down work if we can't make it happen. So at the end of the day, our whole goal is to have happy employees, customers, suppliers, and treating them with respect and doing what we say we're gonna do, I think is probably the things that we adhere to most. Also, I think anybody that knows us knows that we are very hard workers, and we expect that from all of our employees and subcontractors and everything else. So hard work is something that we take a lot of pride in.
I'm Randy Ranke, current president and owner of Custom Products here in Litchfield, Minnesota. So we're here to talk about relationship with Systems West, who's been our building provider for many years, and share some of the family history that goes back quite a number of years. The two families, I think, have known one another for a long time, but if I may, I'm going to... One of the things that sits on my desk every day is a newspaper clipping. This clipping went back a number of years ago, but it honored 4 gentlemen who in 1957 started the first Litchfield Watercade as members of the Jaycees. And those gentlemen are Glenn Doring, my father Arvid Ranke, Bob Everts, and Leroy Lindquist. So this reminds me of local community cooperation. So my father and Glenn were friends and business colleagues for many years. So about 1996, as I read from my own history book here, is we reached out to Systems West. Ray was in charge at the time, and set a plan to expand this business and pretty much double the size of our operations. We planned a 3-phase plant expansion over a period of about 8 years, I think it was, or 6 years. But in that last phase of the office is where I came to work with Mike and Eric a little bit more, actually a lot more. Eric was more involved in the job supervision, so he and I worked hand in hand. Business was continuing to grow, and we did 2 more warehouse expansions with Systems West. So I think we're done for a while, but we're happy where we are. We're happy with the cooperative effort, and as always, we're happy to buy local and deal with local providers in our city of Litchfield. Having our contractor a mile away certainly gave us a huge advantage. So we thank them for all their help, their ideas, and their excellent project management.
Working with AgriSystems and Systems West, you know that you're going to get professional service. We're going to have attention to detail. There's going to be no surprises, and things are going to get done right. And if there's ever an issue, you can talk directly to myself or to Eric, and we answer our phone pretty much 24 hours a day, and we'll be doing that probably the next 30 years as we continue to enjoy what we do and grow the business for the next generation.